people, welcome back again to another video. If you are new in this channel, this is Queen Sharon Entertainment and home of freedom fighters. If you haven't joined our family yet, join us by hitting the red button down below on the bell notification icon, so whenever we have a new video in this same channel, you will get notified. Thank you so much for chilling in, and I love you all. So my people, I have a video here that I want you all to watch, and I myself will be watching with you in this particular video. Feel free to let me know what you think about the video after watching on the comment section below. Like and share this video, and I will see you again in my next one.
You to speak in the Radio Biafra. The Radio Biafra I found there though. They disallowed you to speak in the Radio Biafra. You can reach him through his lawyers or through his family members who visit him. You can tell his lawyers, tell our leader, oh, look at what these people are, how they are treating me. Nnamdi Kanu must tell them something to tell you. Even if he didn't, or he fails to tell them, give you feedback, you still you keep quiet and wait for pray for his release, believing that everything will be okay if he comes out. But no, you didn't do it because you wanted your own establishment. You wanted to take over. You started fighting the DOS. Today, other women from America and all that joined you. Today, you have carved out your own kingdom. You call it Idu Kingdom, Idu Biafra. Doesn't Nnamdi Kanu know about it? Did you take permission from him? You have carved out your own empire. Since you have carved out your own empire, how do you want Nnamdi Kanu to be out? Can two captains be in one ship? Nnamdi Kanu coming out will jeopardize their chances of becoming an emperor. You have formed your own organization. Coming to DOS, the so-called Chikedozium. Look at you. Your leader is in detention. You are captioning address to the national, what does he call that thing? It's address, what does he call it? State of the Nation address. Do you know the meaning of State of the Nation address? State of the Nation address is done or made by the president, by the head of state. By saying you want to do a State of the Nation address means that you have already overthrown Nnamdi Kanu. You are now the new head of state of Ipob. If you have declared yourself the new head of state, then how do you want Nnamdi Kanu to come out? Because you have taken that seat, you have given that yourself that cap of the leader. How do you want him to come out? Because he's coming out will jeopardize your position. But the irony of it is that you people are tricksters, the two of you. You use his name. Simon Ekpa will be saying, my leader, he's the disciple to Nnamdi Kanu. And you Chikedozium will be saying, my leader, Nnamdi Kanu. While none of you wants Nnamdi Kanu to be out. Because you are benefiting from the contributions people are making. Donations. Every day you are doing donation for this, donation for ESN, donation for this and that and that and that. You are managing the funds. And you are enjoying the funds. You are enjoying the spotlight. So the coming out of Nnamdi Kanu is not a business to you. It doesn't matter anything to you. Because if he comes out, you cannot enjoy this spotlight again. So if people are working for Nnamdi Kanu, you see them as enemies. Otherwise, look at it. I've been making discreet contacts for Nnamdi Kanu. To the extent that people came out to say, they were surprised the way I was fighting for the release of Nnamdi Kanu on social media. You never called me to say thank you. Oh, we didn't know you are doing something like this. Rather, you are attacking me. In your state of address, so-called state of address, You took the whole Southeast governors and called them vultures and saboteurs. You included me. You said that due to pecuniary interests that I joined them. Pecuniary interest for speaking for Nnamdi Kanu. What pecuniary interest? That I wanted to take over IPOB. How do I want to take over IPOB? What am I going to do with IPOB? All of you in this struggle are working for me. If Biafra struggle is a limited liability company, I am the CEO. All of you are below me. I can't struggle for anything with you. How do I want to take over IPOB? So fighting for Nnamdi Kanu to be out of prison means that the person wants to hijack or take over IPOB. What will I do with IPOB? I have no interest. My interest is to see that Nnamdi Kanu is released. It's not today that I started showing such interest. I have given you some instances that I show such interest. The unfortunate thing here is that the two of you are blocking the chances of Nnamdi Kanu coming out. The other day, I don't want to mention names, but then I can. Mbazulika, our elder statesman, he was lamenting that you people are spoiling the chances of Nnamdi Kanu coming out because of your unnecessary, obnoxious policies and your attitude. How can you be fighting against the security agencies and you want Nnamdi Kanu to come out? I'm speaking as somebody who Nnamdi Kanu himself is his follower. I have gone to prison 16 times. 16 times. In the same court Nnamdi Kanu is being tried today. I have been tried in that court for the same offense, except terrorism. I was accused of treason and not terrorism anyway. Binta Yako, Mrs. Binta Yako was the judge. He has presided over my case. My case has gone severally to the Supreme Court. So, it is the security agencies that will decide whether Nnamdi Kanu will come out or not. The president has no even... What does the president know about Nnamdi Kanu? Do you think he has his worries about Nnamdi Kanu? He has a lot of things to think about. There are the security agencies that will write reports and suggest for the release of Nnamdi Kanu. No other person. Even if the president wakes up this morning and asks them to release Nnamdi Kanu, they will tell him, Mr. President, please, it's a security risk. If they say it's a security risk, the president cannot, because they are the security men guiding the nation. They write reports on a daily basis on him. And if you people are the ones attacking these security agents on the streets, how can they recommend that your leader will be released? The Chike is attacking Southeast governors, calling them vultures and saboteurs, including me and Asari Bubu. Maybe taking after Kensaro Wewa, calling us vultures. Do you know that without the Southeast governors, Nnamdi Kanu can never be out? Even if the president wants to release Nnamdi Kanu, he must contact the Southeast governors. The Southeast governors must give a go-ahead. Moreover, the governor of Ebonyi State, who is the chairman of Southeast Governors Forum, he must be consulted, and he must advise in favor of Nnamdi Kanu before Nnamdi Kanu is out. Because if he says his release will be a security risk to the region, that final matter. Buhari is not living in the Southeast. If the Southeast governors made the recommendation and said that the release of Nnamdi Kanu will be a security risk to the Southeast, that's the final matter. Nobody will do anything about it. Nnamdi Kanu will be there. There is something you people don't know. There is nothing the judiciary can do here. Judiciary is just... There is no way the court can release Nnamdi Kanu. Lie to lie. Watch out on the adjourned date. Your lawyers have made their submissions, pinpointing the fact that the court lacks jurisdiction and that Nnamdi Kanu has no case to answer. On the adjourned date, Binta Nyako will tell you that she has jurisdiction, her court has jurisdiction, and that Nnamdi Kanu has case to answer. What will they do? They go on appeal on lack of jurisdiction. The Court of Appeal will say the same thing. They go to the Supreme Court. The Supreme Court will say the same thing. They will come back and ask for bail. The court will deny them bail. They will go on appeal again to the Supreme Court. He will be in detention. Who is causing it? You people. Because you have blocked the political solution. You want to pursue the judicial solution, which is a door closed. You can never get it. Changing a lawyer to senior advocate of Nigeria is of no consequence. If you get all the signs in Nigeria to defend Nnamdi Kanu, the court will never release him. Even if on the adjourned date, the judge comes up to say, okay, I hereby strike off the case, Nnamdi Kanu is hereby released, DSS will never allow him to step an inch. They will arrest him immediately. These are things you must understand, and which you don't know. I think the two of you, Chike Dozem and Simon Ekpa, you are working in concert. You know yourselves. You know what you are doing. You don't want Nnamdi Kanu to be out because of the pecuniary interest you have, which is financial money you are collecting from people. I understand that even your men in the bush who are arresting people, they pay you ransom. When they pay ransom, they send the money to you. That's what people say. Oh, I'm not sure of that one, but that's what I hear. All this money you are collecting are the things that are spurring you to work against the release of Nnamdi Kanu. Otherwise, as a person, I'm asking for the release of Nnamdi Kanu. Why should you attack me? Why are you not happy that I'm working for the release of Nnamdi Kanu? It's very unfortunate. Even the family of Nnamdi Kanu is not aware of this shenanigan moves going on between the two of you, and how you are positioning yourselves as the new leader. This one has carved its own empire. This one is using the DOS, giving state of the nation address as the head of state, new head of state. You have overthrown him now. These are things we have discovered. So, what am I doing now? I want to apologize to Ipob leaders. Please, we should not allow Nnamdi Kanu to die in detention or to be there. If we don't make any move now for him to be released, Nnamdi Kanu will be there until 2023. After the election, the new president, it will take him almost 1 year to consolidate before he will even think of or talk about anybody, including Nnamdi Kanu. And even if the new president comes after 2023, if the security agencies do not permit, Nnamdi Kanu will never be out. I don't know. You people are making no efforts at all, and you are stopping those making the efforts to go ahead. You are frustrating the efforts of people. You do sit at home. You say children will not sing national anthem, Nigerian national anthem in school. There is no flag, Nigerian flag in schools or anywhere. All this. How do these things help in the release of Nnamdi Kanu? If you are interested in his release, all these things, unnecessary things you are bringing in, how do they help? If you are the president of Nigeria and these things are going on from the group you are holding their leader, will you release him? Chike Doziem and Simon Ekpa, I'm asking two of you, the two gladiators. If you are the president of Nigeria, Muhammad Buhari, and you arrested a group of the leader of a group of people fomenting trouble, and the group, instead of calming down and pleading for the release of their leader, are becoming worse, will you release the person? The answer is no. So you are not fighting for his release. So the Igbo leaders will not go and fold their hands. We shall not start fighting you. The Igbo leaders should ignore you because you have pecuniary interest, and your interest is financial. You are making money from Nnamdi Kanu's incarceration, and you want to gain from it. You already positioned yourself. This one has carved out a do kingdom, a do Biafra. This one has come up with a address, State of the Nation address. Two of you are already heads of state from the diaspora. The other one, Chike Doziem, they say he's working in a cold room. Some say he's working in a mortuary. That's the one that would be that doing State of the Nation address for us from another country, from somewhere in Switzerland. You are doing as a fugitive outside Biafra land. You are doing State of the Nation address, making a caricature of the struggle. Anybody who is doing Biafra struggle or who is even here, we know the things we have done to bring the Southeast and South together. When Goodluck Jonathan was the president, I was an insider because we are looking at the Southeast South working together. I know the efforts we made to bring the Southeast South together. Today you see another statesman like Edwin Clark clamoring for Igbo president more than any other Igbo man. Why? Because of how we supported Goodluck Jonathan. That's how Southeast supported Goodluck Jonathan. When I called for the sack of former INEC officer Jega, because Jega was making it obvious that Jonathan will never return as president. I was doing it because of the relationship between Southeast and South. At a point, leaders, the traditional rulers from both Southeast and South started holding joint meetings. I think they're still doing it up to today. We facilitated it. I was one of those who facilitated it. But look at how you people are destroying everything. Attacking the people of the South. Calling them names. Because you don't know what you're doing. Like I said the other day, you people are not fighting for Biafra. If you are fighting for Biafra, you should know that the South is important. More about the Niger Delta. They're important to us. We have done all this over the years, but you are destroying everything. You have destroyed almost everything. How can this lead to the release of Nnamdi Kanu from detention? You are doing a proclamation saying that you have final battle to fight in Igbo land. The security agencies are having it. You say all the governors and some prominent sons like Uwazuruike, Uwazuruike, and Asari Dukubo among the vultures. And you want Nnamdi Kanu to be released. And these people are very important. The release of Nnamdi Kanu. Look at Uwazuruike, a principal officer of the National Assembly, of the Senate for that matter, chief whip, who can call the president on any matter at any time, who can run to the president and he will be.
Thank you so much for watching that particular video. Feel free to let me know what you think about the video in the comment section below. Like and share this video, and I will see you again in my next one. Bye.